I'm Dawn Sturgess, Dawn's mother. This is on behalf of the whole family, and I am writing it for the purpose of the inquiry. Dawn was the eldest of our 4 girls, a mother of 3 children herself. Now she would have been a grandmother, but she will never have the absolute joy of meeting her first grandchild and doesn't get to watch her grow. She was an intelligent, funny, extremely selfless and very kind person. She always cared deeply for her family and many friends that surrounded her. She did not judge a single person and strived to make others happy, even when she didn't feel like smiling herself. Dawn was raised in a normal, loving, caring family, in a village where we knew each other and where the majority of our family still live today. Her circumstances escalated to her living in John Baker House for the last 2 years of her life. Dawn grasped this opportunity to address her issues. She was excited that it would be a new starting block for a fresh chapter. She remained in constant contact and was totally supported by us all. Dawn's main priority continued to be the welfare of her children. Her youngest, still in primary school, was always very excited to see her mum. I tried to take her in to see her as much as possible. They loved spending quality time together. Dawn always greeted her in the same manner, on her knees, with her arms out so she could run into her arms. The narrative that has been set for Dawn on social media and in the press was extremely distressing to everyone who personally knew her. She was not a known drug user, as had initially been reported and then repeated. She was a very loved mother, daughter, granddaughter, sister, auntie, niece, cousin and friend. I last spoke to my daughter on the evening before the incident. We spoke at length about the excitement she felt at the prospect of finally leaving the hostel and living independently once more. The final part of our conversation that night was discussing taking Dawn's daughter to her the following day so they could spend some time together. She was to ring me that morning with a confirmed time for me to drop her off. It was pure chance that Dawn had sprayed herself with the Novichok before her daughter arrived. Dawn's death was a tragedy to us all, but the fact that her daughter was not killed as well is solace that we often revisit. We understand that the perfume bottle contained enough Novichok to kill thousands of people. Again, although we were devastated by her death, our family finds comfort that Dawn was the only life lost that day, when the potential harm was much, much more, and we know she would agree. The next section is just a quote from Dawn's daughter. Me and my mum had a bond that I will never forget. The day I heard she had fallen really ill was heartbreaking to hear. In my mind, I thought she would push through it because there was nothing my mum couldn't handle. The day I heard Edward was going to say goodbye, when she was in intensive care. Shortly after she passed away, one thing I will never forget is due to my age, I never saw her or got to say my goodbyes.